What's up, guys? I'm Adriana Maya, and I'm back with another episode of Spliffs and Giggles, brought to you by the Red Eye District. I have Amira Sky joining me today. She's been in the adult industry for over 3 years. She's an exotic dancer, a model, an influencer, as well as a porn star. Thank you so much for joining me today, girl.
Well, it's a pleasure because you know you're breaking my virginity. This is my first podcast.
Oh, we're popping that cherry. I love that so much.
I didn't even know I still had a cherry to pop, honestly.
Well, we found it.
Yeah.
We dug it out of you.
Yeah.
Now, let's get all that basic shit out of the way. How the hell did you decide to go from dancing and doing content to doing porn? Like, how do you make that step, that upgrade? Or what order did you do it in?
So I was dancing since I was 24, and I'm 27 now,
Right.
and I started doing porn back in August. I recently started content creating, so I actually did the porn first.
Before content, I love
Yeah.
that. I kind of like
actually
that.
did.
I feel like that's like the classic way of porn stars. When you think of real porn stars back in the day, that's how they started. You know, you kind of just dive into it, and then you're like, okay, it's a career, and then you start making
that's
content.
why it is a career.
Yes. Well, and you also dance. So you get the bonus feature. I am not coordinated, and I'm black, but I have no rhythm for some reason. It's just not good.
Nah,
so
we can
I
get it out of you.
No, we could off camera, for sure. But on camera, it's risky. It's like that fight or flight kicks in because I've been shooting porn way too long. Now, you just started shooting porn, within the past year. What has been your favorite part about it? Is it all the hotties? Is it the different people you get to work with? Is it traveling? What do you really love about it?
The thing, I love a lot of things about it, but one of the things I really love about it the most would be that people are coming together in a social situation with a common goal and a common objective to create art that's going to be online and out there forever. So, and it's also approaching the human experience when it comes to sex in a completely different way that you can't really experience it if you don't do porn.
Right. I totally agree. It's people have this kind of connotation or this imagery that they build up of what it's like being on set, and it's almost the complete opposite most times, what actually happens. It's such a artistic moment when you're in there with the director, the producers, the talent, and they're setting up a scene. You're figuring out your character and stuff. It's beautiful because you see everyone's strengths and stuff just kind of playing into it. I think it's really cool. Do you think that this is something that you could do for a full career, maybe 10 plus years?
Oh, what do you mean? I'm going to do it for more than that.
Yeah.
That's what I plan to do.
I love that so much. I ask because a lot of people use it as a stepping stone to get into different avenues.
Honestly, I feel like I'm a multifaceted entertainer. So if I ever had other opportunities presented to me, basically, if I ever got out of the industry, it would be because Hollywood was knocking on my door, and it just didn't actually make sense because I'm doing a bunch of movies that I'm doing. So it's kind of it's not like I'm used. It just at that point it just isn't making sense.
Right.
But I am not somebody that's looking for a way to rush out of the industry because I think it's a great industry. And to me, it's more like a lifestyle.
Oh, yeah.
It's more like a lifestyle.
Yeah.
So longevity in it, that success in itself. If I'm 50 years old and have one of those careers like that where I've been in porn for that long, and I went from being the stepdaughter to the stepmother to this and that and that.
That's cool.
That's actually, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's.
I feel like that's there's differences in people. When you've been in for so long, you can kind of sense people who will be in for a while, people who will get like caught up in shit and stuff. And I think it's really cool when new models, and I say new just because shooting mainstream, are so solidified that like, oh no, this could be a career for me. Because when you take it serious, it's almost endless, like the different things you can do. Adult stars have been in mainstream movies, we do music videos, we're like asked to be models for different events all the time. Like there's so many different things you could do. So I love that you said you would do it for like longevity. I think that's cool as fuck. Do you have like a hit list of people that you want to fuck in your career? Because you've been to LA, you've gotten to meet some people. Do you have like a little hit list maybe of girls or guys? Or the in-betweens?
Now I'm getting,
now I'm
blushing. Yeah, I am actually.
I know, you're on the spot too. It's the hot seat.
For sure I do. But, well, yeah, I mean, like, I have people that I would like to probably.
She's nervous.
Yeah, of course, you know. Mm-hmm. Don't we all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to name drop, honey? I'll tell you one of mine if you tell me one of yours.
Okay.
Girl or guy? Girl or guy?
It's a. Oh. No.
Got you. I got you.
I tell you off camera.
I'll get the deets and I'll tell you later. Amazing. Dude, I feel like that too. There's some people who, because it's a business, I don't want them to know that I like have a crush on them. But it's like a crush. Like I have like a crush. And I'm like, uh-oh. There's one dude that I worked with and he spoke Spanish to me and I just love that so much. That's like my like top thing. And he did. And but like now he messages me in Spanish and I don't know how to tell him. Like I have to translate everything to understand.
You haven't told him yet?
No, because it's so sexy. I don't want him to stop. Like, oh, this bitch don't even understand me, but I think it's really funny.
But you should tell him. You should tell him. You know, you should tell him. You should tell him. Oh, I miss you so much. I want to hear them voice note. Yeah, because at least make it make sense, bitch. Come on now. You know.
Amazing. No, it's so smart.
Yeah, like, why are you gonna, if you love it that much, hear the cadence of his voice.
Right. What's something that you love? That's like something I realized I liked because of shooting. I realized when people talk to me in different languages, I love that shit. And when you've done porn for so long, you end up fucking people from like overseas and shit. Like,
what do I actually love?
Yeah, like what do you like?
I actually realized that I really love a huge like dick in my ass. But I didn't know that I did.
Wait,
but then
long
I don't
or
really,
thickness?
Not thick. But I didn't know that I did.
Yeah.
Because I just recently started learning anal.
Oh yeah,
and it's starting to become a language of mine that I do enjoy. Yeah. But I'm not like
on camera or off camera?
Well, off camera, but it wasn't like I'm not like I was ready to
it
just do it.
Sometimes it just happens.
Well, it was planned, but I'm saying it's not like I'm ready to just do it.
Right.
Like I'm not an anal queen.
No, and like anal in real life
my anal
is
lessons,
so different, than anal in porn. It is so different.
Yeah, I have an anal.
Porn anal's rough. Girl, I've gotten my asshole wrecked by some of these dudes in porn. Mick Blue fucked me in the ass one time. And the director cut at one point and she was like, hey, you don't look like you're enjoying it. And I was like, oh, okay. So we get back to shooting and fine the rest of the time. And then I watched the video and I genuinely looked like confused.
Oh, that's not your fault. Can I tell you something? It's not your fault. Always blame him. No, for real, because it's not your fault. I'm serious.
No, I genuinely confused.
No, because some of these men don't know how to ask fuck.
Yeah.
You know,
it's different than pussy fucking. It's so
yeah, they don't know how
Yeah.
to. So if a
Yeah.
woman says she doesn't like anal, 99% of the time it's because the men she's been with
Right.
are terrible.
Yeah.
And it's not her fault, and
Right.
she should always blame them.
And some people don't mesh too. Like some people just don't hit it off. That's kind of the rough thing I think with shooting is like you could end up with someone you just don't like click with immediately. What has been like your biggest shocker in getting in the industry? Like something you weren't surprised you would have to worry about as much, or even something that you were shocked that your fans like so much that now you've made it like a staple in your career?
I'm trying to think something that I'm surprised about. Repeat the last part, because I am really stoned
like
right now. I'm
something
sorry.
that no, you're good. Or like something that you didn't think would be so big. So like for me, it's like the foot fetish thing. People love my feet. They always want me to do feet stuff, and I'm like, okay, like
Oh yeah,
Like,
I didn't know
what?
that people like me to jack their feet off. I mean, jack their dick off with my feet.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I actually like it because.
you?
Well, I like it because I'm over here like, you think my feet are princess feet.
Yeah.
That's so sweet of you, you know. But
Right.
thank you, and you know, I appreciate the compliment. I appreciate the sentiment, baby.
I like it. That's amazing. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
That I feel about it.
Right.
That one.
What about like maybe a trick you unlocked or that you discovered since you started sex work?
Well, since I started filming, that I could take like a over 10-inch dick in my ass. I didn't know that.
In your ass?
Yeah, I didn't know. No, it was a great time. It actually was awesome. But it's like, you know, it really wasn't a bad idea.
In your ass?
But it's because the person was skilled.
Right.
You have to have an anal tutor.
You know, I don't know if his dick was 10 inches, but this guy, Chris, he fucked me in the ass one time. And that was like it was like, thank God it was an oil scene because there was so much oil, but like, that was like intense, dude. And his dick probably was close to 10 inches. But the fact that you like liked it, I was like,
But
whoa.
were you masturbating while you...
Yeah, no, and it was like great. Like he was fucking me good, like it was fine. But afterwards, I was like, oh, my asshole is ruined. Like it's just done for. My butthole hurts. It's sore after Epsom salt bath. Those are like the keys.
His fault. I feel like if we had the same anal tutor, it wouldn't have been...
Who's your anal tutor?
I'm going to tell you off camera.
Okay. Yay. Girl time. I love it. Girl time. So you like girls?
Yeah.
I know. I can tell. I know. I can feel it in my nuts.
But I really love your eyes, though, by the way. I do have to say that.
Thank you.
They look very...
Yeah.
What were we saying?
Yeah. You like them. I'm doing my scene voice now. Okay.
No, you could keep doing it.
Okay. So what type of women do you like? If you're gonna shoot with someone, what's like your ideal girl that you get like a matchup with?
Pretty women. Mm-hmm. I'm really about that pussy.
I love that. I love that so much. Dude, I am too. I'm like, I like all types of women. It doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah.
As long as they're not like a bitch, obviously. I'm good.
Exactly.
Pussy is
I like
pussy.
if you're a bitch to like somebody else,
Right,
and
but
they're
not to
into
me,
that,
right,
and
yeah.
they're into that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
it was like
Okay,
planned.
fair,
you know, they
fair.
wanted you to be a bitch to them.
Yeah.
It was, you know, that was what it was.
Right, it's sexy. And it's me.
Or
that's
if
not.
they had it coming, he had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. That's exactly what happened there. You should have.
Yeah. I love
Awesome.
musicals.
I
like
do love musicals.
musicals.
Really? You love Les Mis?
I've never seen it live, but I watched the movie. Yeah.
I've never seen it
I want
live.
to see it live
Do
so
they still-
bad.
they still do
yeah,
it?
no, they still do it. It's just not in New York right now. They're doing something. I think it's like Hairspray or something is coming up. Something like that.
I don't give a fuck about that shit.
I know. It's
No
upsetting.
offense.
I'm like,
saying,
it's
I
been
don't
done
care
so
about that
much.
shit.
Can we do
Shut
something
the
else?
fuck
Like,
up
come
about
on.
that shit.
Like, ugh.
It already sounds boring.
Right?
Hairspray,
Come on.
Les Mis or Hairspray? Which one sounds better?
Oh, I want to see Les Mis. Yeah.
Hairspray. Just
One's
think of the title.
life-changing,
Hairspray. One's life-changing. One's just talking about your hair.
Right. And the thing
You
is,
don't care.
we've had so many conversations about hair.
Yeah.
What about you? What do you like?
In regards to what?
Musicals.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's what we were talking about. Yeah, that's true.
When two potheads get together.
I love West Side Story.
Amazing.
West Side Story was cool.
Such a good one.
I wanted to be Maria when I was growing up, but I grew up and became Anita.
I love that so much. If you guys don't know musicals, I don't know what the fuck to tell you, but that was like a funny joke. That was like funny. If you're into that type of thing, that was a good joke.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Could create, and this is a bit of a jump, obviously, but we're porn stars. We're talking about shit. If you could create the perfect penis, what would it look like?
One that could change every day.
Whoa. Yeah. That's a good answer. That's a really good answer. Damn, that's a really good answer. Right, you'll never get bored of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
How do you like them?
Okay, so what are your top 3, like, if you could have? Is it cut, uncut?
Well, I do, I prefer cut.
Do you?
Personally, but I don't really care that much. But I do prefer cut. But I feel like that's my Judaism seeming out of me now. This kosher cunt wants that cock cut, sir, please.
Yes, a little cut cock. And that's fine because I love uncircumcised. So that's perfect. We'll funnel all the cut cocks to you, and all the uncircum guys can come to me. Perfect.
That's true. But it's like I'm also multifaceted.
Right. We can sprinkle
in
a
my
little
sluttery, you know.
We like a little double D.
And I don't want to judge a dick by its cover. That
was good. That was good. I need the laughing button. I'm so bad. I want it so bad. My kingdom for a laughing button. What about you? Do you keep a man in the house? Are they worth it? Do we deal with a man while we're shooting? That's the real question.
Do I have a man?
Yeah, like do you date while you're shooting?
Currently no.
But would you?
Well, yeah, I'm open to it. Yeah. But it's not like I'm not actively
on the
searching
hunt.
for
Yeah,
it,
got you.
Because I'm busy.
Yeah.
And I have shit to do, and with all due respect, that's not really feminine for a woman to go searching.
Yeah.
She attracts, so the man's honestly supposed to be the one to do the searching.
Right.
And, it's okay if you don't, because I am fine dying alone too. Like that's the
I love my dogs.
I really don't give a fuck about
Oh, and your python. You have a python. What's his name? Apollo.
I should have brought him.
Wow, that's amazing. A lot of girls are into reptiles nowadays. Have you always been into them?
Yes. A lot of girls are.
Really? I feel like that's like
a
thing. Like cool girls are into them. I'm not.
You are.
Well, I want more like a guinea pig. So, they're like mortal enemies.
Yeah.
Apollo eats guinea pigs?
No, he only eats dead rats.
Oh, okay. Would he eat a guinea pig? Probably.
Yeah.
So we can't have like play dates, but that's okay. We can. She has wanted to touch my boobs since she got here.
Oh wait, was that consensual?
Yeah, it was super consensual.
You see how scary that could have been?
No. They're like in the comments. They're gonna be like, "She's a whore." Like me.
And I'm gonna say, "Yes, I am."
Right, Ashante, baby.
Yes, I am.
What has been
Uncle Sam? Yes, I am, Uncle Sam. She's a whore. Yes, I am.
Yeah,
Uncle
what am I
Sam.
not gonna be? Like, of course I am. Come on now. So, what has been your favorite scene you've got to do thus far?
Oh my God, I don't know.
Right?
I don't, because to be honest, I actually really enjoy doing all of them for different. I really feel like I really feel like I got blessed when it comes to my scenes. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, when it comes to my scenes so far, I feel like my experiences with my scenes have just all been fun and great experiences.
I love that.
I mean, like, obviously later on down the line, if some discrepancies happen, like, you know, I don't really care either, because not every day is sunny, baby. And that's show business. And that's just what it is.
That's real. Some people, I think they got very caught up in a bad day. And I'm like, it's one day. Like, it's one day. It could all flip over like in a matter of hours.
If you're gonna have longevity in that, you can't expect that you're gonna always have perfect everything.
Yes. Okay, so let's say you get into a scenario where you get on set and the male talent, you just like, you guys can't click. He's either an attitude, he's a little too touchy, maybe too early, being inappropriate, something like that. How do you navigate that?
Well, honestly, I don't really have those issues because the way that I approach it, I just approach it a bit different. It's playtime for me.
Yeah.
So if he's being touchy-feely right when he gets on set a little bit, I mean, I'm not bothered.
Yeah. I like that.
That's just me personally.
Yeah.
However any other woman likes to conduct herself in this realm, there's no right or wrong. Just me personally, if I'm doing a shoot with somebody, the energy off the beginning is gonna be flirtatious. And I'm going to make him feel like I have a crush on him, because in that moment I do, because it's playtime. And we're adult film actresses and actors. That's what it is. But I set that mood. That's what I try to do, and that's what I do before the cameras roll.
Got you.
Because I really do approach it from that, you know, that's what it is. That's it's playtime, so that's the realm.
Well, and also I'm just like, we're having sex. Like, we're having sex. Like, you kind of want them to be, obviously everyone should communicate, but it's also like, you want the person to feel hot for you. You know, you kind of want it to feel like they want you, because that's what you need to give off. So I actually really like that answer that you gave. I think that's amazing. If you are looking for someone to do like content with, what are some of the like things you look for?
If we have nice sexual chemistry, when it comes to the film, from the porn shoots, and if they, you know, conduct themselves business-wise as well, then that, because you can have a great, you know, a great fuck on camera on a porn set, but that doesn't mean that that person is gonna be professional to have a partnership to build for an OnlyFans. That could be somebody you just are like, and that's fine. That could just be somebody, because you don't know what they have going on. I'm not shaming anybody, whatever they're going through, whatever, but that's not your problem, you know? So, and that's just real. So if, you know, I don't know, that's just how I approach it. If that,
I just want someone I'm gonna work good with. So I usually like to go with people I've obviously met in person at least once, so I know that they're like vibe. But other than that, like, I can kind of just tell, you know, like if I'm gonna click with someone, and it'll be fun. But I feel bad sometimes because people get very offended when you like tell them like, Like, you're cool, but I don't think we'd like mesh together working. Like,
You feel bad. Why should you feel bad? The whole point of this whole thing is also you're having your own body autonomy in your own way, and saying, you know, you're having your own freedom in the way that you choose.
Right.
And that's somebody trying to rig the system.
Right.
And say it's for business, when really you're trying to force somebody to have sex with you that doesn't want to have sex with you.
Yeah.
And you're creepy for that. So let's keep it real.
Yeah.
So you're not going to try to make the situation seem like it's not what it is.
Right.
Just because there's money involved and because there's a camera going.
Yes.
If I said that I didn't want to shoot with you and now you're going to try to vilify me for it and talk weird about me or something, you're basically vilifying a woman because she doesn't want to sleep with you. That's what you're doing.
And that's weird as hell.
That's really strange, because I know it's a crazy thing for some people, and I'm not saying men or women, because women think like this too. It's for anybody. Not, this is for anybody, but you know, women are not made for a man. People try to say that with the Adam and Eve thing. Well, Adam and Eve was it, and it's like, okay, but shut up, and I don't give a fuck. Women are not literally here so we're not just here to just be like, when you want to have sex with us on your terms and how you like to and how you want it to be done. It's not what it is.
Yeah.
And if whatever opinions you have about it, shove it up your ass.
I love that so much.
For real.
And navigating in this industry, have you found that you cling more to people who would consider themselves porn stars or people who consider themselves more content creators?
Porn stars, to be honest, just because that's the industry I started in.
Yeah.
And I just know that realm more.
Dude, I feel
But it's not like I'm saying if someone's not an established content creator that I would not have some sort of business partnership with them. I'm just saying, like,
it's just different circles. Really. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Even now, I did mainstream obviously for forever, and now I'm like branching into like meshing with a lot more content creators, and it is very jarring, like how different it is. I'm like, wow, like it's like fascinating almost. It's like a whole different world, especially with this new age and OnlyFans and the come up of content, really. So since you got in really in like the takeoff time of like OnlyFans, and then obviously it was started like 2017, 16-ish, but it really did take off like 2020. When did you decide to delve into OnlyFans?
Well, I just opened my OnlyFans like a few weeks ago, to be honest.
No way.
The other one I had when I was a dancer, it doesn't count. I don't count that one because that one, I didn't really do anything with it.
Right.
And that was before I was ever in the industry. I literally didn't. I just made an account and I was like, didn't even know what I was doing. Like I would sometimes sell like nudes. And nude videos, like stuff like that. But to me, I wasn't like, nobody knew about me. I had like a not 9 fans, 10 fans or something, like, you know what I mean? So I don't count that.
Right. But you joined a couple weeks ago. That's so wild.
Yeah, I actually did. That's crazy.
Yeah. What type of content can we find on your OnlyFans that you're going to be adding over time?
Yeah, because I'm adding.
Yeah.
Well, I do have content that I'm going to be dropping with Jack Slayer.
Yes, I love Jack. Yes.
Yeah.
Love him.
He's cool.
He is so cool. He's so cool. Anyway, I met Jack when I first started, and he first started actually, and very wild to see like how big he's gotten. It like blows my mind. I'm like, but you kind of, you know, again, people, you kind of just know, like, and he's always looked like
he's a sweet
muscle
person.
god, and he's like the nicest.
He's a sweet person.
So, I'm like, you can kind of tell he was gonna do like big things, and he has a big old dick. Oh my God, did you take that in your ass?
I didn't.
I just got so scared for you. I took him in the ass one time, and I was like, whoa. Did you? Or just pussy?
Well, you'll see some content that I'll be dropping at some point, you know, but like, you know, and I don't want to. I like to be private about it and then just drop it. That's honestly. Am I weird for that?
I don't think that's weird because I think that it just entices your fans more. You know, dropping with someone soon.
Yeah.
I always give them like a little hint though.
Yeah.
Like if it's like related to the person's name. Or like Jax, I always do a chocolate bar because I've done that for forever. Because he is. I think you're like a chocolate bar with all his abs and he's delicious. So you like the big buff men?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what happened? If we were all three together, we'd make a Neapolitan.
Oh yeah. Oh yay! Let's get Jax here. And then he fucks us.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. He's so hot too. He really is. Ooh, who are some other hotties that you want to work with?
You know what's so funny is people don't even expect like adult film actors and actresses to be shy sometimes. Yeah. And I feel like sometimes they do be getting shy.
I feel like I get shy. I get shy right before I'm about to shoot with someone. I'm like, ooh. Like if I'm on the way to the shoot, I'm like, it's cool, you're good, dude. You've been doing this for like 10 years. Like just like buck up. Like, but I'm always like nervous.
Like I'll literally like never like just be like say like, oh, I wanna work with him.
Never.
Even if I do.
There's so many dicks I want. There's so many dicks.
Yeah, but I feel like
I've already had it.
Yeah. That's dope.
Like,
yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna rattle off some names.
Okay.
And you just give me a yes or next.
Okay.
Johnny Sins.
Well, yeah, of course I would. Of course, at some point, for sure. Why not?
J-Mac.
I'm gonna be honest. I need to do my homework. That's not me trying to insult anybody.
No, he's got a big dick. Watch out.
That's not me trying to insult anybody, but I do need to do my homework. Yeah, I don't know that.
He's like very big in Florida, and I think like
I've heard the name.
He's like going to LA, but he's mostly in Florida, I believe. So that's not that crazy that you haven't heard.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Who else?
What about Mick Blue? That's a big dick.
I don't know who that is.
Oh my God, no way, Lil D.
I mean, like, it's like, it's not like, if he, I don't know. I mean,
You're so cute. You're so cute. Like, maybe, like, I don't know. His dick is really big too, and he's young. That's what, like, gets me is he's, like, young.
Yeah, how old is he?
Okay, so I don't know how old he is now, because in my head, he's still the age of when I first shot with him, which is he was 18. And they were like, they called me on a set and they were like, oh, you're fucking this kid today. And I was like,
don't say it like that.
That's what they said. And he was 18 and I was like, whoa.
Like
and then he pulled his dick out and I was like, Jesus Christ. Like, what is happening?
How old is he now?
I don't know. Maybe 3 years, 4 years. He's like 21, 22, maybe. It's still kind of young. Do we like a young guy?
Not preferably, but that's just.
I like old men. I want them to be sleepy.
But that's not me saying not preferably to him. That's just me saying I don't prefer usually young men.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't either.
Yeah, but I mean, like, like I said, I'm not opposed.
What's the oldest we'll go? I know, that's a loaded question.
And that depends on a lot of scenarios and a lot of answers that I would have to talk to you in private.
Wait, but what's the oldest guy that you would fuck? Just drop an age. The oldest dude that you would fuck. Mine, I think it's like 70.
Age ain't nothing but a number.
I say that because I fucked like a 70-year-old.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, it's fine.
Like Aaliyah said, age ain't nothing. Age ain't nothing.
So
and then if he asks you could kick him down the stairs easier because he's already practically dead.
I'm trying to get in that will, baby. I'm trying to get in that will. That's what I'm trying to do.
It was an accident. You tripped. No, I'm just kidding. Ooh, I'm gonna get so much for that.
What's the oldest you would fuck?
Honestly, I don't even think like that, to be honest, because at a certain point, men lie about their age when they meet you anyways.
They do.
So at the end of the day, I don't really, it doesn't matter.
Right. There's not a cap?
How honest am I supposed to be?
You can be as honest as you want. I mean, I was honest, so you could be honest.
Well, does he treat me well?
Yeah, he loves you. He spoils you.
He spoils me? Mm-hmm. Oh, well, the number for the age does not exist. That's real. That's so real.
The limit does not exist. I like that. That's real as fuck. Cheers to that. The limit does not exist. Hell yeah. If a dude wants to work with you, how should they go about it? Like, how do they hit you up? Or is it something they could even hit you up for?
Go through my agency.
Yeah. Love that.
That's why I
you can
have
find that
one.
on her sites, guys.
Even if you're like, if you're serious about it, like, you go through my agency.
Right. I'm like, it's smart.
My agency handles that.
No, but also they have to, because you can't expect me to sort through all those fucking, it's just too much.
Yeah.
That's like the whole point of having the agent, is that they do it.
Of course.
I love that. See? Genius. So if you guys want to hit her up, her agency, you can find that on her links through her sites, which we'll have available for you.
Yeah.
Do you have any work that you've done that you're super proud of that you want to give a shout out to?
All of it. And I mean that most humbly.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I love that.
And I'm gracious for the opportunity.
I love that so much. Mm-hmm. Do you have some that you plan on shooting anytime soon that you're excited about?
I always keep my upcoming shoots a secret.
Oh, you did say that. You did say
even
that. Okay.
professional shoots.
Right.
I don't even say. I always keep it a secret.
Right.
Until it just
drops.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and a lot of times that's kind of what the companies want you to do too, so that's not that crazy. That's not that wild.
Yeah.
I love this. Are you dancing anywhere locally that maybe we could check you out?
I pop into Gold Rush.
Yes, I love that. You guys gotta pay attention to her story to see when she's on, because that's how I knew she was dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I was like, she dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just pop it, lock it, and drop it.
Because you can actually, oh, would you mind standing up and doing a quick spin for me, darling?
Let's do it.
Right? I mean, we're talking about you being a dancer. She pop locks and drops it. You got to see the body. It's bodying.
Ooh.
I've been looking at your tits the whole time.
Oh, thank you, baby. Likewise. And them pretty eyes.
Oh my God, thank you.
Oh, they got me hypnotized.
Right?
Ooh.
Your eyes are really pretty too, yeah. I feel like we look good sucking our dick side by side.
Yeah.
I have had the best fucking time talking to you. You are
Really?
so fucking funny.
Oh, are we friends now?
Yeah, duh. What the fuck?
That's cool.
I am Adriana Maya. This is Amira fucking Sky. This is Spliffs and Giggles, brought to you by the Red Eye District. Good night, guys.